that hammer. Any other questions? Are you eligible for workman's comp?
Morning.
Hey, Peaches, how'd the big date go last night? Annie said that Stephen took her to a champagne brunch.
I have to go to school.
Oh, buddy, just a minute.
I'm in a hurry.
No. Buddy, about last night.
I don't want to talk about it.
Well, I don't much want to talk about it either, but I think we have to. Buddy, I think you're being hasty. You've only known this boy for 2 days.
So?
So the Buddy Lawrence I know doesn't jump into things without considering the consequences.
I wasn't jumping into anything, Dad. If you wouldn't have been spying on
I
us.
wasn't spying on you. I came downstairs last...
You gotta go.
Buddy, I don't want you to see him again.
Because of last night?
No, of course not.
Then why?
Romeo's pickup's blocking the drive.
Goodbye.
Oh, buddy? Damn.
Good morning to you, too.
Oh, I'm sorry, Nancy. Good morning.
There's a brief I wanted to ask you about. Now, even though the appellate court upheld the ruling, I still think that, Daddy, give her a word of this.
Sorry, Nancy. What were we talking about?
Buddy, it seems.
She met this new boy.
Yes, Stephen.
Well, I'm afraid she might get hurt.
Well, why do you say that?
Well, for one thing, he's older than she is. Frankly, I don't trust him.
Do you know anything about it?
I don't have to be worried.
Why do you have to be so protective? I mean, the minute I started dating, there was something wrong with every boy that walked through that door.
Oh, come on, Nancy.
No, you come on. Nobody likes this boy. I think you should leave her alone.
I know it sounds like I'm overreacting, but I have my reasons.
We always have your reasons. Danny Portis was too fast. Jim Nelson was too wild. Oh, and Jeff.
Well, forgive me, Nancy, but I was right about Jeff. And I'm right about this. Shape of things to come?
More like the impossible dream, I'd say.
Listen, what time would you like to go to Disneyland? I can pick you up right after school if you like.
Disneyland's off. Debbie went surfing.
Without her bikini?
Howard's lending her a wetsuit.
Why didn't you go with her?
Those boys don't want me around, Willie. They're 16. They have hair on their chest. Debbie doesn't care about me anymore. All she thinks about are boys.
Annie. Have you told Debbie how you feel about this?
How can somebody change so drastically in such a short time?
It's called adolescence.
Or betrayal, depending on how you look at it.
Annie, Debbie hasn't betrayed you by growing up.
Oh, yeah? What about the symphony, the opera? I asked her about the Met season. She thought I was talking about baseball.
People change, Annie. You'll be amazed how much you change in the next couple of years. I just hope I recognize you.
I hope I'm absolutely unrecognizable.
Buddy, wait a second. You haven't said 2 words to me the entire ride.
There's nothing to say.
What about last night? Did your father say something after I left? What about this morning?
Stephen, you're going to be late for work, and I'm going to miss my first class.
I don't care about your first class. I want you to talk to me. Please, buddy, talk to me.
He doesn't want me to see you anymore.
You're kidding.
I don't understand. He's never acted like this before.
we shouldn't see each other for a while.
So what do you want?
You know that's not what I want. I just want your dad to settle down.
I can't give in to him. He's wrong.
Okay? So what do you want me to do?
Come over for dinner tonight.
You're crazy.
Oh. If you guys sit down and talk, he'll get to know you. And he'll like you. I know.
Buddy.
I'll ask my mom if it's okay in school today. She'll say it's fine.
You say so.
I say so. Is this music 104?
Tizzly-lish, what a nice surprise.
I just came to see if the torture stories about your class were true. F minus? Boy, they are true.
It hurt me more than it hurt him. I take it this is more than a social call.
What are we having for dinner tonight?
Veal chops. Next question.
How many?
How many veal chops?
I mean, do we have enough for a guest?
Of the male persuasion, I suppose.
Dad asked me to stop seeing Stephen.
Did he say why?
No. He couldn't.
And now you want to invite him to dinner?
Yeah. The only way Dad's going to change his mind about it is if he gets to know him. I wouldn't be making such a big stink if I didn't like Stephen so much. But I do.
Better pick up a couple of chops on the way home.
Thanks. See you later. Dad'll come around. I know he will.
Kicking and screaming all the way.
Hi. I was at the beach. Oh, Daddy, there were 4-foot breakers and the water was like ice and there was a terrible riptide. I loved it. You're so lucky to be living here. Is my nose peeling? I hope so. In case you haven't noticed, I am trying to read. But Annie, I've got so much to talk to you about. On the way home from the beach, Howard and I were sitting in the back seat. I thought they were both named Howard. Well, they are. Howard number 2 is driving. Anyways, as we went underneath this tunnel, all of a sudden it got very, very dark. And Howard leaned over like he wanted to whisper in my ear. Except instead of saying anything, he just kept his head there. I knew he wanted to kiss me. Can you believe it? And I take it that question's rhetorical. Well, don't you want to know what I did? I'd lay odds. I let him. Annie, can you believe it? Oh, boy, I know I just met him, but oh, if Eric ever found out. But, well, I just decided it was okay. What do you think? Oh, I don't know. Oh, come on, Annie, you're my best friend. Tell me what you think. All right, Debbie, you want to know what I think? I think you're the most odious person I ever met, and I can't believe I ever thought of you as my friend. What I also can't understand is why you ever came out here, unless it was to escape from your parents and go boy crazy in California, and that stinks. So I suggest you go stay with your aunt, or in a hotel, or with the Howards, numbers 1 through a zillion, because this hotel just went out of business. Mom, should I set a place for Annie's friend?
Not tonight. Annie said Debbie had an offer she couldn't refuse.
Kate?
Hello, darling. Dinner's just about ready.
Hi, Dad.
Hello, Mr. Lawrence. Buddy, may I talk to you for a moment? Are you testing me, buddy?
You mean Stephen? No. I thought that...
I specifically told you not to see him again.
Dad, you're not being fair.
I meant what I said.
Well, I mean it too. Now, why don't you give him a chance?
All right. Maybe we should discuss this, Edward. will calm down.
He's not leaving.
Buddy, I gotta be going home.
No, Dad!
I'll talk to you later.
Stephen. How dare you treat my friends like that?
Sorry, honey, it's for your own good.
How do you know it's for my own good? Just who do you think you are?
Your father?
My father wouldn't humiliate me. He'd respect my feelings.
Buddy, he's not right for you.
How do you know that?
Trust me, I know. Buddy, I'm doing this for you.
How can you stand there and say you're doing this for me?
Because he's got another girlfriend.
He does not!
Yes, he does. I saw them together.
That's not true.
I shouldn't be telling you this. I was hoping he would.